Hello, guys. Seb, what's going on? K Eats, Shark, Fush, Izanagi, how you doing? Dark, Crummy, my guy, how you doing? Jennifer, I am, how you doing? Fried Quality, Bones, Sam, good evening. How's your day so far? Pretty good so far. Did I post the wrong link in Discord? Probably. What did I post in Discord? The wrong thing. Whoops. It's because I am just operating off of nothingness. And Chozo's typing. Oh God. Chozo. It's fixed. Fixed. I can't even spell. I suck. Alright. Already tired? Actually, no, I'm actually not tired at all. I've been like, dude, I've been all over the board with things today. I also lubed like nearly 500 switches today. So I think I'm kind of everywhere. I think I failed an algebra midterm. Honestly, a big part of me wants to say don't even stress, because I take, okay, dude, let me tell you guys my little thing on how I take like failures and stuff like that. I get fucking annoyed and pissed off at them, but you know what it means? It just means that you have to like focus up next time. It's a wake-up call. That's what I take it as a lot of the times. I take it as just like a huge wake-up call and I just do better next time, you know? Way too much Witcher 3? Dude, it's like a snowstorm today. So after stream today, I may play some Apex. You'll get the next one? Exactly. 500 switches? Yeah. What did you guys do today? I wish I had your mentality. I don't always have a good mentality though, Shark. I'm only human, man. We all have mentalities that might suffer. VMAT, how you doing? Feels like it's been forever. How you doing, sir? What's up, VMAT? Zoom TKL coming in soon? Hell yeah. There's so many keyboards coming in. Oh, Envoy. The Envoy, oh, I forgot to turn this light on. The Envoy is going to be, I think the Envoy is en route, kinda. I think it's coming tomorrow, but if not, I'm just going to stream it Sunday. Just because like we already have like streams set up for everything else, but the Envoy should be tomorrow. Should be. Should be is keyword. Where's my little remote? Oh, it's right there. Life's been busy, haven't been able to catch streams. Honestly, I feel like life has been really busy lately. I was talking to... Hello? I was talking to a client as well today, and... Hello? So nice. Does it want to turn on? I feel like the batteries pop out sometimes. There you go. I was talking to a client today, and they were like... telling me too that they feel like time is just flying by these days. Dude, Unknown Corn, thank you so much for the tier 1. I appreciate your 2 months of being here. Tofu 60 2.0 looks dope. Yeah, we're gonna be doing one next week. So hopefully it turns out pretty awesome. I'm excited for it as well. What's up, Derek? How you doing, bro? I just spent the day excited to pre-order a Zoom 65 V2. Yeah, so the V2, like, if you don't already have a Zoom 65 and wanted a Zoom 65, I think it's like a no-brainer to get the V2. It's a lot cleaner and just easier to build. But if you're coming from a V1 IMO, there's not a lot to upgrade. Straight up. There's just like not enough there to like upgrade. Anyone hear about the Flux keyboard? I have not. What's up, Karan? How you doing, dude? Have you built a Mal Ergo from Canon keys? I have not. There are a lot of keyboards I have not built. Also, what do you guys think of the new glasses? They're not too different, right? What do you guys think? I wanted to get not gold this time. I think I wanted to stay away from gold. The prescription's not that much different, so I decided to just get something different looking. And if I want to use the gold ones, I can. I saw you lurking the NK stream today. Hell yeah. Yeah, me too. I'm excited for Olivia round 3. Good pricing for it too. Yeah, dude, they're not squeezing my fucking brain, bro. I can already feel the difference. I can already feel the difference, man. My brain's getting blood again. It's crazy. You're looking extra handsome tonight? Okay, MF. How you doing, bro? Yeah, but they're not that much different. They're a little bigger, which is kind of nice. I kind of like the bigger size of them. I actually just got my glasses, and my God, I didn't realize living life. Dude, every 2 years, if you guys already have, if you guys haven't gone and you guys need to, and you guys are putting it off, just do it. All right, just do it. Just go get your eyes checked. It seriously is so much different. It's so much nicer to be able to see things. Glasses are nice. The color works. Yeah, I didn't want to go with gold again. I was gonna go with like silver, but I was like, you know what? This is like kind of silver. It's gunmetal kind of. I was like, I think this works for me. I like this. New glasses or new board. Get the glasses. You don't need a new keyboard. Just get glasses. Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale. Dimmadome looking out his Dimdale. I can't say it all. It's too crazy. Novelty's updated their site to shipping for the Nixies. Yes. Soon you guys will get your Nixies. Oh shit, Manwhore frames? Is that what these are? Oh, Teha? Okay, hello sir, how are you? Hello everybody. Teha raid? Wow. It's so, dude, I'm not gonna lie, it's been enjoyable watching Mr. Nathan stream again. I've missed him. Teha is a weeb? Is he gonna go watch anime or something? I am not a weeb? Who decided on Teha as a weeb? Who decided on that one? Alex looking good, Alex Potter. Appreciate it, my guy. My girlfriend said the same thing. Dang, I want to run my fingers through your hair. You've already run it through my mustache, so what's the difference? You can just do it to my hair. It's all right. Next meetup, you want to? You can film it. He did what now? If you guys don't already know, last meetup, Mr. Nathan decided to run his fingers through my mustache. He recorded it, it's somewhere. But might be on, yeah, that might be on his like private OnlyFans content. Zach, thank you again for the tier 1, and also a lot of Liam, thank you so much for the 23 months, dude. I appreciate that, man. That's almost forever. It is almost forever. That's nice hair. My hair's not even that nice today. Ugh, all right, so a few things on the docket today. We're gonna be looking at this keyboard from Kibu. And then, after that, Teha Pipes x Alex No Toes. That sounds like the duo of OnlyFans content that everyone's been waiting for. Give me the footage. Actually, Nathan, did you actually edit your footage from the meetup? I don't think I saw a meetup video from you. This guy's always looking. Okay, Roboto, please. Okay. But yeah, if you guys want to, me and Mr. Teha will be doing Envoy streams this week. I think Nathan's is at noon PST on Friday, and then whenever mine arrives, we're gonna do ours. It was supposed to be. I'm gonna just make the assumption mine will probably be on Sunday, because now the storm, there's things delayed, unfortunately. So a few days delayed, whatever. It's all right. Maybe I'll just put it in a reel. Yeah, I think that'll be fun, Teha. I'm cleaning my kitchen, so I'll be in and out. Sounds good, Liam. Teha rubbing GMK sleeves into Alex's mustache. It was much more sensual than that. I think Nathan got a little lost when he was doing it too. He was just like getting lost in it. Yo, this storm is nuts, Alex. There's another 10 centimeters coming tonight. Yeah, man. It's been snowing like non-stop all day long today. It's actually kind of crazy. I'm okay with it. Like, I don't need to go anywhere, but Chaser wants a compliment. Chaser, if I could run my fingers through your mustache, I would do the exact same thing and look you dead in the eye. Love you, dude. I hope you're having a great day today, man. Use a PP plate for the first time. Very poppy with browns. Polypropylene plates for me are hit and miss. I don't love them. Cancer, thank you so much for the 17 months. Another month, another $5. I will never regret. That's too kind. That's way too kind, man. Dude, okay, was Steam down for you guys yesterday, by the way? I was like trying to get on Steam because I was like, I have a few minutes, I want to play a video game, but Steam was like down most of the afternoon for me. So I couldn't play any video games, which was super annoying because I don't think I had any installed that I wanted to play. But I tried hardcore mode in Apex. Steam was having trouble. Steam has been a mess this year. Oh. Riot Games got hacked? Oh. Just play TFT with Teha? That'd be kind of fun. Their download service has been a joke. Dude, I don't know, man. Big frame drop on mine? Oh, I don't know. Could be the weather affecting things too. I have no idea. Regular stream maintenance on Tuesday. Oh, It was supposed to be in a job interview, but they canceled. What happened? Was it because of the weather? I don't know, man. I feel like yesterday I was like struggling for things to do, which sounds weird, but I actually wanted to pull up some stats on this keyboard. They filled the role. Did they tell you ahead of time out of curiosity, or did they just kind of do it? Oh, cancel 50. That's really disrespectful. That's stupid. They shouldn't do that. Well, I mean, they can do that, but they shouldn't. Like, I feel like that's so disrespectful. Such a waste of your time, you know? Honestly, you don't need them. If you don't want to work for a company like that, that's fucking stupid. All right, let me quickly grab some stats for this keyboard. They made a mistake. You're too good for them? Exactly. Yeah, it's super rude. Dude, let me tell you, if there's one thing I really truly believe is in public, I'm very big on this too. You got to treat everyone with like the most amount of respect you possibly can. I'm even talking about simple things like walking on the street and, you know, moving out of people's way and stuff like that. Like, I'm a firm believer in you gotta treat people like that, nicely. And if someone can't spend like a few minutes telling you that, hey, like, well, at least a day ahead of time being like, hey, listen, we don't need, like, there's no way they just fill it on the spot and be like, yeah, we're canceling every interview. That's just dumb. It's ridiculous. Couldn't tell you the amount of scheduled interviews I had in the last 30 days that never called me for. Dude, I remember even like years ago when I was looking for jobs, same thing, man. Okay, so quick little thing on this. This is designed by Fuyu. I think that's how you pronounce his name. But it's gonna be sold by Kibu. It'll be about under $500. There's gonna be only 150 of these. Anything usually by Kibu is usually small quantities. They're very well designed. I think Fuyu has done the last few keyboards by them. And then this is also gonna be a leaf spring top mount / top mounts. So it depends on what you want to go here, PC or aluminum. And the weight that I have here is copper, but you can also get stainless steel. And then it's a 60% keyboard. 7 degrees, there's also an HHKB layout as well as a Windows keyless layout and 19mm front height, so that should be pretty awesome as well. But I love Kibu boards. Every one that I've ever done by them has been like absolutely outstanding. You guys know that I actually use the, oh God, I can't even remember the name of this. Why am I struggling on this? The blue one. God, it's by the VTuber. Why don't I remember the name? It's literally right behind me. I just don't remember what it's called, what the VTuber's name is. Hair looking extra handsome today? Come on. The Susei, yes, the Susei. I use the Susei very often. The Lamy, I have at my parents' house. I need to bring that here. But I want to redo the Lamy and change out the plate for that. The Lamy's really nice too. The Sussy. All right, we're gonna do some TX stabs. Also, I saw some people arguing about TX stabs in one of the Discord servers I'm in today, saying that they're hearing people say they're garbage. Guys, just a little thing, not for anyone here. I don't know if it's for anyone here or not. If someone's watching this that needs to hear this. They're not garbage. I mean, like, the thing about stabilizers, and I'm just gonna keep pushing this point about stabs, is pretty much any stab with the exception of the glorious stabs, and to a degree the C3 stabs as well, I feel. But stabs are stabs, like they're gonna all kind of sound and feel the same way at the end of the day, sorta. You can fix a lot of small errors and issues with stabilizers. Each one of them seems to have, like, each set of stabs seems to have its like set of issues. For example, stabies have a bit of binding. If you tighten them too much, like they tend to stick, so you got to make sure you like screw them in properly. The TX ones, the new Rev 3 of them, has like a bit of issue with the wires, it seems like. People don't like Duroc stabs for whatever reason. I have no idea. But there's no like inherently bad thing about any single stab. You can get any stab to sound good. You know, my personal preference for easy to tune stabilizers is Stabies or Duroc. And then I think just overall, like, the best value you can get is just cherry clip-ins. But there's nothing wrong with Rev 3 TX. You can still buy them and get good, you know, results out of them. The only one you're not going to get good results out of is the glorious ones. So just don't buy those ones there. Easy peasy. What makes the C3 and glorious ones an outlier? The glorious ones will tick no matter, well, the old revision ones of the glorious will tick no matter what you do. So I have not had luck with those ones there. Plus they came with metal washers. So if that says anything, yeah, they came with metal washers. And then the C3 ones, I don't know, man. I've never loved the C3 stabs. So they've just never like sounded good for some reason. I don't know if it's a tolerance thing or just the way that they're made. I've never loved the C3 ones. There is like a distinct sound that the C3 ones make. Doesn't that defeat the purpose of washers? Tell Glorious that. Metal washers are huge brain. Yeah. Here's the keyboard, by the way, guys. This is a common trend I actually see with a lot of the keyboard boards. I don't know if you guys will be able to see this, so I might hop on this angle here. All right. This beautiful thin side bezel. Gotta love it. Small little cherry lip on the front there. And then we also have our thicker top bezel and thicker bottom bezel. I love this aesthetic. I think this aesthetic is absolutely gorgeous. We also have our side profile here. So it does kind of, it's not exactly flat on the side. It does kind of like taper in and then out again. Beautiful side profile though. Beautiful, beautiful side profile. Wait, this is clean. Most of the boards from Kibu are very clean. I always have to admit that. Sporky, how's my week going? It's going good so far, Sporky. I will admit. It's pretty damn good so far. I'm getting my CPAP machine next week, which is, dude, I low-key thought it was going to be cheaper after you get the prescription for the CPAP machine, but it ended up being kind of expensive. So I got to like budget appropriately there, whatever. But yeah, let's see the back of this keyboard as well. My finger, it's so cold right now in this condo that my fingers are leaving like huge heat stains on it. The back looks pretty nice too. A little bit, not like truly recessed because it uses the top lip, but pretty nice. And there's the weight. That copper rose in the back, really, really nice. Love from India. What's going on, Dwight? How you doing? Love this. Very, very pretty. On the inside, we'll take this apart actually right now, and we'll take a look at the inside as well. CPAP too expensive? Rather just choking my sleep? Come on, man. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that at all. Which do you prefer between the Tomo and the Sonnet? I'm going to be honest. I've only built 2 Tomos. Here's the thing, right? I've liked both the Tomos. I think they're both solid boards, but I still prefer the Sonnet. And I was considering buying myself a Tomo, and then I built some client boards. Like the client ones a lot, but it just wasn't like, it didn't sell me on it per se. Like I wasn't like, ooh, I need this keyboard right now. Dude, ding dong. Thank you so much for a gifted sub to Joe. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Sonnet Supremacy. I think a lot of people are going to be looking for the array now, so I think a lot of people will be. Thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate it. Let's actually take this apart. What bit do we need for this? I like both a lot. There's some difference to consider, like the slight layout, different aesthetic, for sure. And then also, if you want, like, the mounting style is different across both units. It does share the top mount, kinda. You can top mount both. You can technically isolate both too. But the O-ring is pretty nice. Someone even told me, a lot of people have been telling me too that a lot of people are double O-ring and top mounting the Tomo. And I did try that on my last board for the Tomo. It sounds pretty good. I just preferred the Sonnet. Plus visually, I think I lean a little bit to the Sonnet because I like the side profile more than the Tomo. Oh, Alex, I don't know if I told you, but I bought an F18X. Ooh, what color? You know, that's the only board I kind of want a second F1 for, because I want a different color F1, and I don't want to re-anno mine. Why am I a sucker? Why am I a sucker for this? Why am I a sucker for this little, like... Is this Fuyu's logo? I don't know if it is. I'm a sucker for this right now. No, it's not integrated. It's top mount. Top mount. We just got to unscrew it. Leaf spring top mount. So cute. Yeah, I don't think any more modern boards by designers, I would say. Actually, I did do a integrate it recently. Ooh, the PCB is nice too. I like this. No flex cuts. Some pogs in chat, please. Kibu, like this. I like this a lot, actually. This is a very clean PCB. I want a non-explode at 75% for under 250. Doesn't KBD fans have those? I think KBD fans has those. 1.6 mil too, yeah. No 1.2 mil bullshit. Pretty nice. I like this white and gold aesthetic. It's nice. No flex cuts. We stiff out here in multiple ways. That's a proper PCB nodding? Huh? Huh? All right, let's do our stabs. Actually, let me unscrew this before I do anything. Dozy, thank you so much, dude. I appreciate that, man. You didn't have to do that. Oh, also, Wuche sent me this, and I was like, what the fuck is this? And I think it's a keycap puller. It's just not a traditional keycap puller, and low-key, it kind of works pretty clean. It uses these, like, little ridges on the inside to kind of catch the keycap. It's pretty nice. Like, I've never seen one like this before. So, pretty cool. I'll show you my little... Huh? It's to grab more than one keycap at once, so you can get two. I feel like that's... Wait, really? They had a wider one. No, they sent me this one. This is the wider one. This is for multiple. Oh, I'm not gonna lie. That makes sense. I actually didn't know what this one here is for. I meant to ask them and I never did. That makes a lot of sense. That's kind of cool. I never thought about that. The Fat Boy is scratchy AF. Interesting. I already know this board's gonna sound good because wind keyless and copper weight. Yeah, copper I'm kind of a simp for. I don't know why this looks so good. I think there's 2 screws missing here, and I don't think I saw them in the bag. I gotta talk to Kibu about that. But it shouldn't affect this keyboard at all. All right, let's actually unscrew this too. Not gonna lie, I like the aluminum leaf spring. Those look scary. Dude, that weight color is tasty as fuck. I'm not too sure if the camera is making it a little too saturated, even though there's no extra saturation in the camera. But I have to go back and review some of the footage. Actually, let's put this here. I have a screw tray, but there's other screws in it right now. There's our plate, by the way, so those are the leaf springs on it. Did you find the Siggy board's daughter? Nope. I messaged them today again to see if they respond, but I'm low-key a little sad that I haven't got a response yet. Because the board does sound good, it's just... Oh, by the way, guys, I ended up watching the first 2 episodes of Last of Us. I'm impressed. I am very, very impressed. Vulcan, thank you so much for gifting a tier 1 sub to Muscle Man. I love it, dude. Thank you so much, man. I've watched the 100. The 100 kind of got stupid towards the end, though, and I was kind of getting... I can talk about the 100 because it's a bit older. My issue with the 100, dude, was I found that the main character was putting her and... I don't remember her name. Her and her group at, like, this just in the stupid... like, the most ridiculous situations ever. And then the show just got super repetitive. And I'm just like, yeah, I don't know how I feel about this anymore. It started off amazing and I loved it, but Velma bad? I haven't watched. Is Velma a new series as well? Starfire, thank you so much for the tier 1 for 14 months. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. The Bear is my favorite TV show last year. I need to watch that one there too. I'm not gonna lie, I was very happy with the Walking Dead season finale. And I can't wait for the new stuff for Walking Dead, like the new series they announced. So that should be fun. The Bear? Okay, what's The Bear about? Velma's the lowest rated series now. People are hate what? Velma? like Scooby-Doo Velma? Or is this like Velma TV show? Oh, is this the one where they changed all the characters of Scooby-Doo to different... Oh yeah, dude, I've seen this everywhere. Nobody likes this. It's an adult Scooby-Doo. Is that the one with the bear that ate the cocaine and went on a rampage? Wait, I don't even... I need to see what the bear is later. 0.7... Wait, where's the ratings? 1.3 on IMDb. Holy smokes. 6% on fucking Rotten Tomatoes? What does The Room have? The Room. What is it called? The Room? Yes, with Tommy Wiseau. What does that have? It has lower scores than The Room. That's crazy to me. The Room is goated? Please react? What is this? I can't click that. It's not letting me. It says bad link. Delete it. Thank you, dude. What's a funny story? Oh, hi, Mark. I did not hit her. The Room is dank. Teha, The Room? Did you watch it? Have you gone to the theaters to watch it? Did you ever watch it on the theaters? You did? Did you ever go to like one of the meme, what's it called? Theater showings where they're like, what's it called? Throwing spoons and stuff, throwing forks. Not the meme showing, just a normal one. Okay, I've been to one of the meme ones where they're throwing stuff at the actual theater there. It still to this day absolutely boggles my mind how, dude, I don't even understand how that movie got made, man. Tommy Wiseau is so interesting. Rocky Horror Picture Show is great for that too. I've seen the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Not really for me. I don't really get the appeal with it, but The Room, interesting. Okay, I actually don't know. I asked Chung what switches these were, and I don't think Chung ever responded to me. I actually don't know what switches these are, guys. Chung just sent me these, and I think I'm putting these in the board for him. They're Gatoron. They're like a light blue with a milky top, but I have absolutely zero clue what these are. IKEA switches? He always sends IKEA bags. They're cute, I just don't know what they are. The bear is about a young chef who takes over his dead brother's failing restaurant and tries to turn it around. Really strong acting and writing. Depiction of chaotic kitchen life. Oh, interesting. Blueberry gum? Bubblegum Splinters? I have no idea. They're pretty switch, I have no idea what they are. Blue slushies? I'm into your board. Oh, these ones? Epsilons, but I don't like Epsilons. For a reason other than the way they sound and feel. Well, sound being part of it. They're just part of a bad batch of JWK stuff. And JWK switches lately have been very leaf pingy. And I'm getting a little sick of it, to be honest. Because every batch of JWK that I've tried recently has like the same leaf tick. And it's not a present on any other brand of switch. It's just the leaf tick, leaf ping, whatever you want to call it, is just so evident in the Epsilons that they're great. I just can't love them for that one reason. It's the spring. It's not springs. I've actually tried swapping out the springs too, lazy. I wish it was the springs. Oh, leaf ping. Yeah, it's leaf ping. I wish it was just spring ping because that's easily fixable. Yeah, I mean, it's hit and miss. I've gotten some JWK switches that have been like great and fantastic, and I'm like, all right, these are good. And then I've gotten some that are just awful. So, really depends. I almost drove off the side of the road after getting brain freeze from a slushie while driving. Never drink and drive. I don't like getting those brain freezes, so I refuse to like gulp down a really cold drink. In fact, I don't even like cold water anymore. I kind of just like warm water. or just room temperature water. What's the funniest hot take of the keyboard community you have ever heard? I don't think there's been a funny hot take. Like, if I'm being super serious and not joking around and being silly, I don't think there's been like a funny hot take, just more like people's opinions. Or you know what, I'm lying. Anything Tim Keeler says that's a hot take is usually pretty funny. Because I can't take it seriously. It's Tim Keeler. This is the Black Fukuro, yes. But I don't miss those hot take group by opinion streams that people used to do constantly. Don't miss those. Really don't miss those, man. Those were like more damaging than anything. I don't know who thought those were like good to do, but they were definitely not that great to do. Dude, you make those? Hot take ones? No, I never. So believe it or not, when I was doing the group buy reviews, it was to make a point. If you guys want to know the honest truth about something, I'm gonna let you guys in a little secret. I think me and Marcy have told you guys this. We did group buy reviews because we were getting so disheartened by all the really, really strong hot take ones that were just like, what's it called? Shitting on everything without being constructive. And not even in a funny way, just like shitting on things. We did those to like kind of counteract things. But yeah, the ones when they were really hot takey and people were just like shitting on designers, shitting on everything, like it was actually pretty damaging, man. Anyone who was like kind of into the stream scene, also into you know, designing and stuff or making things or even wanted to try, it was just getting like too much for people. Mech Merlin's group buy reviews are a godsend. I love that guy. He doesn't know how much I love him, but Mech Merlin's sick. I love Mech Merlin. That's true. I recall you guys used to skip over the ones you didn't enjoy as much. Yeah, there's no point. Like, if I don't enjoy something, end of story, I don't enjoy it. I can have constructive criticism about it and still be nice, which I think gets lost in a lot of like review scenes for things. Is the Tiger 80 worth it? I think it is. I like the Tiger 80 a lot. I would say it's definitely worth it. Any advice if I don't have syringe to plug stabs? All you have to do, Sagiri, is grab a brush, put a little bit of lube on the end of the brush, and just push it into the back of the, what's it called? Stabilizer. Also, is my top-down camera lagging? Dude, I don't know. The battery for this like reset like 3 times before stream. So I don't know if it's lagging or not. These are TX stabs, yes. Are they my preferred stab? No. My preferred stab, believe it or not, is cherry clip-ins. Or Stabies. And then my third pick would be Durox. Seems fine? Okay. All my homies love Mech Merlin. Yeah, I love Mech Merlin. What about you guys? Funniest hot take? Funniest hot take of the hobby? Or a hot take you didn't agree with, let's just say. Either or. Dude, JK, thank you so much for the Prime, man. Thank you, dude. Appreciate you. I hope you're having a good one today.
Exot Big Pog.
Thank you, dude. I appreciate that, man. Alex, would you say 8008 or Striker for my polycarb array? Yo, Striker Loki looks pretty sick. But honestly, I think 8008's a little bit more like not in your face. So it kind of depends on what you want to go for. 8008, I would say, is probably a bit more tame because it's only using some accents for colors. Botanicals, the ugliest set ever? No, dude, I have to disagree on that one. But I mean, this is all subjective. Browns are tactile? Really? They're very light. You can definitely feel them, but do you research and form your own opinion? Yeah, there's that too. There is definitely that, man. It's so often that I see like just people doing things because they saw X person do it. I love botanicals so much. I got the desert in regular base kit. When extras come out for that, I am definitely going to pick up a set. I was sleeping on it during the group buy because I wasn't too sure if I had the money at the time, but Impulse, thank you so much for the tier 1. I appreciate that. I hope you're having a good one today. Thank you, thank you. Girly pastel sets? Nothing wrong with that, Miss Janilla. I'm also a big fan of pastel sets. Big fan. I think there are still some pre-orders in stock on Daily Clack. Dude, the import fees for me from Daily Clack, though, are pretty insane. Not gonna lie. I slept in it during GB, and Bingsu are extras I'm looking forward to. Yes, Bingsu is also a very nice set. You know what's funny? Speaking of Marcia before, Marcia is the one who actually opened me up to looking at Bingsu because she was like, you gotta see this set. Do you have any good post office stories lately? Nothing happened because I purposely kept my distance. But do you guys remember that story I told you guys about the guy with the dog who got all upset because I was reaching for my mail, and then he got all like aggressive with his dog, and I told him to chill out? He was like at the post office again, like kind of lingering around the front. So I ended up just waiting. I honestly did not want to have like another like fucking confrontation. There's so much weird shit going on in Toronto that I just kind of wanted to like back off the other day because I quickly went to go drop off a piece of mail. So I decided to just like not go near the guy, but he just was like lingering around the front of the post office. Apparently he just likes to hang around there. So beats me. Can you go into a bit of detail when using foam/PE and when not to? Yes, give me 1 second, I will, because I want to finish some of the stories here. But other than that, I wouldn't say any great stories have come up recently. So this thing also does 6U HHKB, correct? Oh, the girl from Best Buy? That was so long ago, Sir Mr. Positivity. Yeah, no, it wasn't worth it, you know? But a bit more detail on when to use foam. Foam, I feel like, is a great substitute for boards with lots of flex cuts. If you don't like the idea of taping your PCB, you can add plate foam, or in that case, PE foam. It should help reduce some of that, I guess, not hollowness, but empty sound or just missing sound. Like, it's very thin sounding without, you know, when you have multiple flex cuts, it sounds pretty, I'm not gonna lie, it sounds boring as fuck. The keyboards usually get really light alphas. Sometimes they can get a great sounding spacebar, but you have really light alphas when that happens, so you can use foam there. PE foam is also a great substitute for a keyboard that just sounds like trash. So if you have a keyboard that just, you can't get the sound good, put PE foam inside of it. It'll kind of make your keyboard sound like every other keyboard with PE foam, but you don't need to worry too much about it. Can't express how much I love your stream. Cast types, keep doing what you're doing, bud. Much love. I love you too, cast types. Thanks for being here, man. Opinion on Force Break mod. It's not the mod everyone thinks it is. I keep saying this because it's so true, and everyone thinks it's this. Dude, it's like the one mod. It's kind of like the stabilizer mod there. What is it called? The Holy mods. It's not the mod that everyone thinks it is, man. Everyone thinks that like using Force Break is gonna like fix a keyboard. Force Break, really, all it is, let's just take this for example. If this keyboard had a large contact with the bottom of the case, and you can hear the like the resonance. Usually it happens with keyboards without weights. You end up hearing the case resonate everywhere. So if you separate the top and the bottom by using a small thin film, it can reduce that vibration, and that's it. It's not a be-all and end-all like fix. It seems to work for keyboards that are really, really poorly designed and need that in order to sound okay, but it also has a detrimental effect too, that if the keyboard has a seam on the side and you put those things to separate the top and the bottom, you end up with a bigger gap. So it's not like, again, it's not ideal. It's just a fix to a problem. But again, It's not something that's gonna work in every keyboard. It's hit and miss. So Stag, thank you so much for the tier 1. I appreciate that, dude. All right, let's put some dielectric grease in here. Someone asked me if I'm still a potato hater. I still don't care for mashed potatoes. It's a consistency thing, all right? I don't like the texture of mashed potatoes. All right? It's just mashed potatoes. How though? Bro, they just taste like baby food. I don't like it. Ren, thank you so much for the tier 1. I appreciate that, dude. Slurpless says, if you want a funny story, I was eating Korean barbecue a few months ago, and there was this one family when they were either trolling or first time eating Korean barbecue because they got so mad when the waiters served them raw meat. Oh, bro, that's definitely like... I feel like that's really weird to get mad at that. It's like, open your eyes and take a look around. Like, I'm pretty positive everyone else is doing the same thing. Mashed potatoes is better than sweet potatoes. What do you, Coaster, what do you mean though? Like, what type of sweet potatoes are we talking about? Guys, there's nothing wrong with mashed potatoes, all right? I just don't like the texture. Liam, even if I add a bit of butter, it makes it tastes good. It's not a taste thing. It's a texture thing. Lazy. It's the only potato that I don't like. There are good mashed potatoes, but I usually find those ones that are a little bit thicker in consistency. But a lot of people tend to make mashed potatoes a little bit, not runny. Runny's not a good word, but like runny. I don't know the right word for this. Not as nice texture. Smooth. Maybe smooth's a good word. I don't really know a good word for this. Hydrate. When I make mashed potatoes, I mash it rough and with skins. That sounds, I'd try that. I'd try that with skins because I feel like that would add some nice texture to it. Lasagna is better than mashed potatoes. I have another hot take with food that I think you guys will hate me for. And I'm kind of afraid to say it, to be honest. Smashed potatoes? I've had smashed potatoes. Strap in, people. Marita, I built it yesterday. Was it yesterday? 2 days ago. God damn, Lazy. Thank you so much for 5 tier 1s, man. I appreciate that, Lazy. Lazy, I think you're going to regret your 5 tier 1s, though. I've had so much lasagna in my life, all right? And I've never been a big fan of it. I think out of all like those type of dishes, lasagna for me is like at the bottom. I just don't care for lasagna anymore. It's just, dude, okay, I just don't give a shit about it anymore. It's just so boring to me now. Like, I've had it so many different ways. I just don't give a fuck about it anymore. I'd rather have like a nice pasta with pesto, just something a little bit not lasagna. I don't know. Lasagna is just, I've had so much of it growing up. Maybe it's also the fact that I've had so much of it. Ride Bikes, thank you so much for the tier 1, man.
Alex, you always put me in the best mood.
Oh.
Less than 3.
Thank you, dude. I appreciate that, man. I'm glad I was able to put you in a better mood today. It's just, I don't know, man. I mean, pasta is better than lasagna, but I don't discriminate. I'll still eat lasagna if it's in front of me, by the way. I'll still eat it. It's just, you guys have to have that food. Dude, I've had pesto infrequently, I'd say, since I was small. Every time I have pesto, I feel like it's the first time I'm eating it, and I love it. I don't know why. Pesto's just so good. So what you're saying is mashed potatoes without carrots or turnips in them are mid? I've never had with carrots or turnips in it. Which pesto is the besto? And Philip, thank you so much for the 100 bits.
So what you're saying is, mashed potatoes without carrots or turnips in them are mid, which is correct.
Pesto that I really like, but it was real. I only bought it one time as like a treat for me and Calamity, but the only time the one pesto that I love, but it was really expensive, so the only time I ever bought it was a I think it was a white truffle-based pesto. It was a truffle-based pesto, but it was so good. It was just kind of expensive. It was like a treat. I don't think I'd ever spend that much money on pesto again, but so good, man. How expensive? It was a bottle. Do I have like a bottle the same size? Okay, it was kind of like this size. I would say the size of this solder. Pretend the solder was to the rim over here. It was something like $35, $40 for this one thing, but I really wanted to try it. So I bought one, man. It was some special truffle. It was so good. Slurpless, thank you so much for $10,
What if
man.
I told you that I hate mangoes? And I also hate crawfish too.
You're not the first. I would tell you you're not the first person that I've ever told, or that's told me they've hated mangoes. Believe it or not. I've heard that from a few people, that they just don't like mangoes. Which is interesting, and I'm wondering why mangoes. Fruits are subjective. I feel like fruits are super subjective. Thank you though, Slurpless. I appreciate that, man. Not gonna lie, growing up, I didn't like mangoes too. I feel like I almost didn't like. I don't think I had a lot of them growing up, but now I love them. But I don't know. I think growing up, I just didn't care. I tried black truffle potato chips, $12 for it, and it was good, but I'm never paying $12 for a bag of chips. Yep, MF. The truffle stuff is nice in very, very, very small doses. Like, you can really like it. I also had got a truffle popcorn kit from a restaurant. Very overpowering on popcorn. And I feel like it wasn't worth like I think it was like $8 or something for the kit to make the popcorn, including the kernels and stuff like that. It was just overpowering. Although they called for cheese on the popcorn and I just wasn't kind of like into the cheese. Truffle is, on its own, I feel like truffle's weird, but it has to be mixed with things. I've always wanted to try a truffle burger, but I've never had like the balls to try it, I guess. Fresh truffles are best though, yes. NK creams or Duroc Palm on Sonnet. I would personally go with the Duroc Palm switches. I kind of like those switches. Lasagna is definitely mid, right? Dude, okay. Being Italian myself, like of Italian descent, I kind of I grew up with it. It's good once in a blue moon. Don't care for it. I don't know. It's such like a whatever food for me. Dude, I kind of like hate clipping in these TX stabs sometimes, man. Fuck my fingers. This seems like a hot take at my school, but peach Arizona is the best Arizona flavor. You know, I don't think I've had an Arizona flavor that I did not like yet. Are Arizona still 99 cents? Ow. Do you like Olive Garden? I have never been. They don't have them here, I don't think. Raviolis are amazing. Yes, I like raviolis. Pierogies are really good too. Dude, a good pierogi is pretty fucking sick. I'm not gonna lie. Gnocchi are really good too. I love gnocchi. I've always loved them. Arizona iced tea is like a can of. It's very sugary in my opinion. I've always thought Arizonas are very sugary. Do you still have the chapter 1? I actually do still have the chapter 1. If so, have you used it during the initial stream? How was it? I liked it a lot. I haven't used it all too much, just because. Actually, no reason. I just think I put it down. I put it on display, and I just kind of don't use it much. It's here with me still. I can probably go grab it later. Beautiful board. I think I might want to swap the switches out. I think it's maybe just a switch choice for me that I ended up not using it as much. But I did hear about the chapter 2. Olive Garden sucks. The only good thing is the breadsticks. Never been. I've heard good things about it, but real talk, no sus here. Thoughts on PP plates? I can think of a million weird things to say, but PP plates are good. I like them. Pierogies and sour cream are a comfort food for sure. I like pierogies. Pierogies are always good. Pierogies with bacon bits. Fucking delicious. I'm always down for that. Thoughts on PP? You can give me PP any day, and I think I'd make a good what? Good keyboard out of it. So nice. Sane Dame, thank you so much.
Promoted at work, so I'm ready to buy more keyboards.
Dude, what keyboard are you gonna go for? Clip that. You guys are making me act up. How's your dedication to the diet so far? I failed the other day. We got late night McDonald's because we were hungry. But so far I haven't been tempted to go. I've been limiting myself. I have been like calorie counting, I guess, but like you were saying in your initial thing, but I haven't been tempted to do extra stuff. Like I wanted more food tonight. I'm still very hungry, even though we had, in my opinion, a pretty big dinner with some chicken and stuff, but I'm pacing myself because I don't want to overdo it. I was planning on buying some linears for the Capsule 65, but the Voyager tactiles they sent were so damn good. Oh, yeah, the Voyager ones are really nice. Oh, you got your prize in? I still think there's a few prize winners that I need to ship still. I've been waiting for boxes the right size because they were the people who responded like way later. I think there's 2 prize winners left that I need to ship. But I think a whole bunch of people got their stuff in already. I'm hoping everyone liked their prizes. I lost technically a pound, Slurpless. I was 183 and now I'm like 181.7. But I don't know if that's like, doesn't matter, you know what I mean? But I definitely feel the energy, man. You know what else I've noticed about myself? And I don't know if you guys know this or like know yourselves this way either. I've noticed that when I go to bed, if I sleep more than 7 hours, I feel very shitty the entire day. Like for example, if I sleep anywhere between 5 and 7 hours, I feel fantastic the entire day. Today I only slept for 6 hours, 6.5-ish. I feel fantastic. The other day I slept more than 7 hours. I think I slept 8.5, and I felt like crap. Like the entire day I felt it. And I've noticed it's a trend on when I wake up. Anymore, and I wake up feeling like I got hit by a bus? Yeah. Some people require more sleep than others. It's so interesting how that is too. But I think it's important to find like what your sleep rhythm is. Oh, did I not plug this guy here? Okay. Dude, I learned so much from that sleep study. So basically what's happening is I'm a little bit above normal for sleep apnea. I'm like not in the range of dire, let's just say. But what was interesting about that is they're showing me graphs of like when I was in my deep sleep stage, like my REM cycle stuff. And that's when the apnea would start because that's when you're really relaxed. But it was interesting to see that like those cycles didn't last more than, let's just say, like 20 minutes at a time before I'd wake myself up. And I wouldn't wake up. I would just take myself out of REM. And then once I calmed, it seemed to be like an hour of like resting in, then I'd fall back asleep into REM and then wake myself up in 20. But they said I was still technically on like the bare minimum, just getting enough REM sleep. But they said the CPAP could possibly help me in a lot of like smaller areas of this and really fine tune my sleeping. So they said it could be a huge difference or it could be no difference at all. I did get everything. I actually had called them, believe it or not, and I said, do you guys have any openings? And they said, yes, we do. We actually have openings the week of. So I called just at the right time. Can I post a clip about you saying the sussy stuff? Yeah, go for it, Richie. Wait, these switches are kind of cute. I need to know what switches these are now. Did you try spinning a top to see if it falls over like that movie Inception? Yeah, I know, right? Am I actually not in the world that I think I am? What the heck? Does this just go right through? Oh yeah, it does. Interesting. Have you tried cream sodas? I have. They're good switches. I just don't have any more. My dad had sleep apnea as an early symptom for his kidney disease. Really? Interesting how that presents because of that too. That's so interesting. Is your dad okay though? Did they catch it all and I guess treat everything correctly? All about the sussy. Have you tried cream soda? Or yeah, I already answered that one there, but yes, I have. 2 hours consecutive of not breathing. You need a CPAP as soon as you get you fit it. Of not breathing? I feel like you died. You mean just like of breathing like terribly? He passed in 2021. My condolences, dude. He used to wake up at midnight. My condolences, Dwight. If I could give you a big old hug right now, bro. He used to wake up at midnight. I mean, yeah, sleep apnea is pretty crazy like that, dude. Dangerously low oxygen levels. They offered me a alternative to the CPAP. Anytime, Dwight. Love you, buddy. They offered me an alternative, which freaked me out, by the way. They said that because it wasn't severe, and they took a look at like my soft palate in my throat, that I'm a good candidate. Jade, thank you so much for the tier 1.
Outside of obtaining a keyboard hobby, I now have an addiction to aquascaping freshwater fish aquariums.
Wait, that sounds kind of sick. I know exactly what that is, and I've always been kind of interested. Thank you, Jade. That sounds awesome. I appreciate you. I'm glad you're still in the keyboard hobby, though. But they offered me an alternative, which was it was surgery to remove my soft palate in my throat, as well as my tonsils. And I'm not going to lie to you guys. They told me the recovery time for that was like a month and a half to 2 months. And I wouldn't be able to stream because I can't talk. So the tonsils, like if it was just tonsils, I'd be like, all right, this sounds like doable. But bro, I'm like good with the whole soft palate thing. Like, and they told me too, the crazy thing about this surgery would be it's not even 100% successful. It's like, if they told me a number, he didn't really want to, but I asked for a number. He's like 75 to 80. And I'm like, bro, I don't want to take that chance for a 1 in 4 chance, or 3 in 4 chance for it to work. There's a 1 in 4 chance it won't work. You kidding me? So I opted to not do it. Because low key, that freaks me the frick out. A month of no talking ASMR streams, I think I would just be super depressed. I know someone who got their tonsils removed, super vulnerable to defect. That's scary, man. I think I'm good. Like, the last health thing I need to get done that I want to get done like soon is I want to get some blood work done. And then I think I'm good. Like, I've checked up everything about myself. People have died from having their tonsils removed. Bro, I'm good. You know what? When people tell me surgery for things, eye surgery, throat surgery, I'll wear the glasses, I'll put the fucking mask on. Bro, don't touch my body, okay? I'm good. Just leave me alone, all right? Just leave the parts inside of me the way they're supposed to be, all right? I'm done. Just leave them alone. I've got something... Huh, Alex? Yeah, I'm not getting LASIK anytime soon. The eye doctor was telling me, she was like... She's like, your eye's in good condition. You should be able to get it done. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to do it, though. I mean, you kind of look cute with your glasses. Bro, you're about to make me blush. You kidding me right now? Come on, dude. You're going to make me blush. My son had both his anoids and tonsils removed at once. He had issues sleeping very early, and he's been good since. I'm glad, though, he's okay, Crummy. Glasses are charming. Thanks, guys. My optometrist said I could... do it after I'm 25. I turn 26 tomorrow and I'm still not for me. Are your eyes really, really bad? Mine are, God, I wish I can go get my prescription. I don't know where I put it. Mine are pretty bad. I've had 2 surgeries and a root canal. I've had a root canal and then actually my only surgery that I ever had done was a root canal and they fucked that up. They screwed it up so bad that it ended up getting... Sorry if this is gross to anyone. If you don't want to hear it, just mute me for like 5 seconds. I'll put my hand up when I'm done. I ended up getting an infection from the root canal. And it basically like ruined my gums for a long time. And it was just painful to eat. But yeah. It wasn't like the nicest thing in the world. I did not have fun doing that. And I was very young at the time, so I wasn't really sure what was going on. So when they did this surgery to my mouth to remove all the infection, it was so painful because the surgery was kind of long, and I don't know, man. I passed out, I'll tell you guys, because even with all the drugs they put me on, basically, I ended up still passing out. So these switches didn't close right. But yeah, I'm done. So I'm done now if you guys want to. That's insane. Yeah, it was so painful. Probably also it scarred me, you know. Alex, do you ever spin the ball on that dish? If you guys ever sub to this stream and you guys want a ball spin, just say you want a ball spin. And I will spin it for you. Hi Alex, what is the turnaround to hear if you'll be able to do a commission? It's about, my turnaround time at this current moment is about 3 to 4 weeks. I schedule streams on an arrive basis. So even if you message me today and decide, even if I quote you 4 weeks, I mean 4 weeks from when it arrives to me. You want ball spins, guys? Here, we'll give you guys ball spins. Because some people will want something and then I'll schedule them and then they end up not... They end up not shipping anything to me and then expect the spot. But I don't even have a keyboard, so. Typically things get done faster, but I always say 3 to 4 weeks. I'll give you guys one more bonus spin for the subs. Thank you guys, I appreciate the subs. Kinnicky and Bionic, thank you guys so much. Love you guys. Nope, my commission replies. I think I have responded to everything this morning. However, I'm gonna be honest with you. Sometimes people send me commissions and it doesn't go through for some weird reason. Like I don't have any like way that I can go retrieve them. Sometimes they just don't go through. I've had it happen once or twice, so people have had to message me on Discord, but if I didn't answer you, maybe it went to spam, maybe it got flagged for something. You can always try again. But there are a few types of builds I am not taking right now. So for example, I am not taking hand-wired builds, nor am I taking any through-hole builds at the moment, just because I can't test the PCBs before I build it. Like nothing will work, so. How does Canadian medical insurance work? Do you ever never receive a bill? So nice.
At times,
thank you, Chozo.
Life is wicked, and I just can't see the light.
Huh?
A silver lining sometimes isn't enough to make some wrongs seem right.
You okay, Chozo? You want to talk to me after this? I'm assuming this is a song, but thank you for 39 months, Chozo. Chozo sad? Sounds like he's sad, man. So the way ours works is it's covered by something called OHIP, which is the Ontario Health Insurance Plan, I think it's called. I don't know what it's called. But, so for example, I will never have to be billed on that. No one sends me anything. That coverage just works. But it's not free. Everyone, dude, I don't know why everyone in the world thinks Canadian health stuff is free. You are literally paying for it in your taxes. If you never go to the hospital ever your entire life, you are still contributing to paying for healthcare programs. It's in your taxes. It's not this magical free thing like the government's gonna, it helps because everyone's contributing to it. But yeah, it's a great thing. It's an amazing thing. It's an awesome thing. There are its flaws. For example, people taking advantage of stuff like that, etc. Right now, the medical care in Canada is in a really, well, actually, I want to say Ontario. I don't know about the rest of Canada. I think it's everywhere in Canada. But our health stuff is so backed up right now because of just, I guess, I don't know if it's like lack of workers or anything like that. Healthcare providers, stuff like that, but it's not in a great state. Compliment for Kron? I do mill maxing, yes. For Chozo? Chozo. Trying to think of a good one. No, stop. Chozo, I want to write you a poem. I need a Chozo. You know what, Karan? This is gonna be this will be a tomorrow thing. All right, Karan. I need to write this down. I'm writing this down right now. I am taking your compliment and I'm gonna write Chozo a custom-made poem. Write Chozo a poem, and I'll recite it to you guys tomorrow. No, it won't be a chat GPT poem. That's boring because I find those poems, they all end up being the same thing. No. It won't be chat. I'm actually going to make it. Best 5K ever spent. You aren't streaming tomorrow, are you? I am. Tomorrow we're doing the Angry Meow board. Dude, I don't know why this particular switch. Depending on the timing of everything tomorrow, maybe the mode envoy. I don't think so, but maybe. And then Friday we're doing a stream. And I was going to take the weekend off, but just because now the mode envoy got kind of flip-flopped around, perhaps mode envoy on Saturday night or Sunday night. I'll let you know depending on when it arrives. It got held up in Chicago because of weather-related stuff. It was supposed to arrive today, but that did not happen. The trackpad thing with like the little thing on the front for the thumb, yeah. We're gonna be doing that tomorrow. It's already built, so really we're just taking a look at it. That's why tomorrow's stream isn't really like a long stream. It's just a... Angry Meow sent up me the board because they wanted me to take like a first-hand look at it and show you guys. And I'm genuinely kind of interested in it too. So we'll take a look at it and share some thoughts that I've prepared. Because I've already taken a look at it, but I'll share some stuff tomorrow. It was, in fact, song lyrics. What have you done with the real Alex? Wait, not to update your schedule. Oh, wait, you actually did? Chozo was getting ready to yell at me, but didn't work this time, buddy. All right. Actually, this is kind of nice. I still want to know what switches these are. I actually don't know what switches these are. Did Chung message me back? No, he didn't. I don't know. I don't know what switches these are, guys. Like I said, they look like a light blue bottom and a milky top. They're pretty, tell you that much. I don't know, it beats me. All right, and let us inject a little bit of lube. Long stem? They don't feel like they're long poles, no. They don't feel like it anyways. They almost kind of feel like Gatoron Mink switches, just recolored. But I don't want to make that assumption because I'm honestly not sure. Linnies with a blue stem? I don't know. I didn't even see these in the box that Chung had sent me. And I opened it up and then I'm like, oh, he put switches in here. And then I was like, I'll find out later. And then I never found out. Would be funny if they're Akko cream switches. I don't think so. I have to admit though, they are pretty. I'm gonna call these Ramune switches. They kind of do remind me of that too. Oh, I need one more switch here. What are my thoughts on the Jane that's gonna be raffled on Friday? My thoughts are, if you want a Jane, go for it. If not, then I don't know, man. Like for me, I am not like dying or in dire need of a Jane keyboard. So for me, it's not like a huge deal. I don't really personally care all that much. Would I love one for a collection? Sure. Am I actively like itching for one? No. But it'd be cool to have one. Again, I know it's gonna be that special colorway. I think it's not just the Jane, there's one other keyboard I think too, right? It's cool, but not really for me. Chozo, my bozo. Steve wrote, Chozo, my bozo. Oh, how much you mean to me, Chozo, my bozo. Oh, how pretty, Chozo, my bozo. I long for you like a sailor does the sea. Oh, gosh. All right. Let us solder some stuff. If the Jane wasn't a TKL, the Jane looks pretty. It's just, again, like I guess I'm just not as into it as some other people are. You know? All right, chat, I've decided on the Keychron V6 for my wife's keyboard. What are some good silent switches? You know which ones I really like? The heartbeat ones from, I think Canon Keys has them. I don't know who has them right now. Let me find out. Heartbeat switches. The Hamu heartbeat silent switches. Oh, they're out of stock. That is Smoge. I really liked those ones. Oh no, they're in stock at Pantheon Keys. Those are pretty good. Are disturbingly silent. Yeah, they're really good. Jane's pretty expensive too, though. It is expensive. But I mean, like, it's a hobby at the end of the day. If you guys want something for the hobby that you guys enjoy and have the means to fund it, you can go for it. I recently picked up something else for my coffee adventures. I finally got a hand grinder because I've been picking up small little satchels of coffee that I don't really want to put in my grinder, like my automatic grinder. What is the personal Envoy config? I haven't really decided on a personal config yet. This time here, we're doing it a little differently with mode. Before they asked us, like, what would your ideal stuff be? This time they're sending me, I think, 2 Envoys. I'll take a look at it, and then I think I'm gonna choose which one my ideal config would be. Instead of like jumping to the gun. I still think I chose an amazing Sonic, so I'm still using it, just changed the accent piece now. It's probably one of my favorite, if not my favorite keyboard. Pour over. I've been doing a lot of pour over stuff lately. So basically, for grinder, for automatic grinder, I'm using a Malconic X54. And then for the hand grinder that I picked up, I got a Comandante C40, I think it's called. I don't know if there's like an in-between. I think it's like the Nitro Blade or some shit like that. Because it's made of like some special steel. Oh, it's already heated up. But I've been trying some different coffee beans. I've been really enjoying the coffee stuff. I don't think it's near as interesting as keyboards because there's only so much you can do with it. It's coffee. But it's really fun. Like, I like the fine-tuning of things. SR Magnus, what is that? Kemper Keys, thank you so much for the tier 1. Appreciate you. Hopefully you're having a good day today. It's been a while. It has been a while, man. Smith and Rune? Oh.
It's been a while. I hope all has been well, dude.
All has been really good, man. Thanks for asking, and thanks for being here to chill with us today. I have not taken a look at any of the new Smith and Rune stuff. I don't think Smith and Rune likes me all that much. So, I haven't really taken a look at it. I think I saw some photos of it, though. Let's switch views here. Gotcha, I wasn't sure. Yeah, I mean, like, I think I know which one you're talking about. I can't really recall from memory, but... because you're honest, I don't think anyone liked my take on the Iron 165 and the issues that came with it. Cito, thank you so much for the Prime. I appreciate that, man. Zick, thank you so much for yours too, man. I appreciate that. Clackety, thockety, Toxicity Tick. My guy. Thickety Thackety. I'm not a fan of it myself, but I do think it has a designer's touch.
Clackety Toxicity Tick.
Toxicity. Interesting word. It's an ugly board. It's got no inspiration. Definitely subjective for the way it looks and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know. I think the Iron 165 left a weird taste in my mouth. I still love building clients Iron 165s, don't get me wrong. Like, that's still a lot of fun to me. But a personal board, for me, not really. That's the one with the extra strength screws. Yeah, the ones where they, you couldn't get those things undone. You're thinking of the right one there.
Forcing my girlfriend to watch What's Your 10 Seconds slogan to capture her attention.
Hi. Sometimes we tell funny stories in the stream. I also don't really like mashed potatoes. So you can sit here and make fun of me because of that too. But I build keyboards. Hi. Cancelled. That's my slogan. That's my 10-second pitch. Lasagna? It's not, again, I'll eat lasagna if it's in front of me. It's not like I hate lasagna. Lasagna's boring to me. Here we go again. She called me a dork. Dead, I'm absolutely dead. Has she gotten into keyboards at all, Slurpless? Have you forced a keyboard onto her yet? My favorite mashed potatoes are the boxed powdered kind. No, I've never had those. The boxed ones. My favorite brownies are the boxed brownies, though. The ones you pour like water inside of it, or I think it's an egg and water, and then you just put them in the oven. Those are fucking delicious, and they're so cheap too. What's your opinion on Zakus? Zakus are a very overhyped Switch IMO. They're good, they're fine for what they are, but they feel and sound like every other long pole.
Evening, Alex. Can I get a good luck spin with the ball bearing for myself, for chat, and for this hype train?
Oh, that was a good one. Got you, man. Miss Janella, thank you so much for your prime here. Thanks for being such a great streamer. Appreciate you. I hope you're having a good time.
Thanks for being such a great streamer, Alexotos. Love.
Thank you, guys. Spin it again. When are we getting a 24-hour IRL live stream build from inside a Waffle House? Dude, I think Manoli left in that Waffle House guy who came to my stream. Is it that Waffle House joke? And people on YouTube were just like, bro, I don't get it. Like, why are all these kids going everywhere with Waffle House stuff? I don't know, man. Red to represent my love? Is dead already? Dude, I don't get it, man. Look at the red. Can't even make the logo out anymore. It's just a big blurb. Everyone's gangsta until you pull out the soldering iron at the Waffle House. It's true, actually. Guys, I don't know if I can ever do a 24-hour stream. I am not physically built that way. When Minterly and I did the stream for 12 hours, I think I almost passed away. I don't get it. I'm too old. Same here, Chaser. Only true degens can do that. There was one time I stayed up to play World of Warcraft that long, and I think I was in a coma for like 3 days afterwards. I remember me and my friend Mark, we stayed up. Mark was smart about it though. I had a bunch of energy drinks. Mark just had water. And Mark lasted longer because he was hydrating properly, and I was just drinking energy drinks the entire time. And then I felt like shit. I'm still dying at the fact that Minterly had to redeem T-Rex typing. Oh, yes. You know what? I need to message her about that again. I wonder if she has any old clips of that saved anywhere. That 12-hour stream, Olge. It was fun. I had a good time. I want to do another charity thing this year, but I need to find one that I want to do. Also, new fan of yours, but do you know when the felt key mats are back in stock? You know what? Let me message him right now. And I probably won't get an answer right now, but I will get you a message out right now. Okay, sent the message for you. How do you find a charity to work with? The last time I did one with Max, we ended up communicating with him directly. I like to kind of get a feel of that before I do anything. And then I'll make that decision. I'm very picky with this because like I don't want to do something for charity that I just don't support, or like, and not in a support manner. I mean like certain charities I feel like aren't really in it for the right thing. You can tell sometimes by the people you talk to. I don't know if I'm making any sense. You know what I mean? There are certain things like the mental health stuff, like when we work with I don't mind, like amazing people. But you can kind of get a sense of when you talk to people, like what they're in it for. Even though it's non-profit, charity is supposed to give to people and stuff, people still get a paycheck. It just depends on what that paycheck might be. Yeah, what Choza said. Sometimes you get sussed out by people. Also, February 15th, plus minus 5 days or so. That's what he said for the felt key mats. They will also have 100% size key mats in stock then too. They also said follow key mats on Instagram because they always do nice discounts on day one for things. And then he put thanks with the smiley face. So there you go. That's your answer, ISO Hell. Anyways, that's kind of how I feel about picking out charities. I kind of go that route. I talk to people first. There's Key Matt. Thanks for letting me know. No worries. Key mats are already priced very fairly. I mean, I love all my key mats. It's kind of all I use nowadays. And it's not even like Key Mat doesn't pay me anything. It's just, I like this stuff. I like this stuff here. They're cute. I like the extra desk space. Kind of where my feelings are at with these. What material is your desk? It's just a laminate. It's not real concrete. It's from IKEA. So it's made with whatever IKEA tabletops are made out of. Or countertops. Pretty easy to clean though. I want to use a key mat, but I don't want my mouse to scratch my desk. I mean, I've never had that issue with my mouse. Thank you, Key Mat. Thank you for the 4 months. I appreciate you, dude. You can get yourself a really good set of mouse skates. You don't have to spend a lot of money, and I feel like that helps so much. I kind of actually prefer playing on my desk now, but a good desk pad will help with the mouse too. I just like having the extra desk space while I'm working on things during the day. I feel like the mouse pad feels a little bit, like the full mouse pads feel a little bit jarring sometimes. So it really depends on how I feel. What temp do you use for soldering? I solder at 330 degrees Celsius. I used to do 350, and then I also tried 310. I found that 330 allowed the solder to flow nicely without splattering anywhere. It just really helped with my timing for everything. So 330 Celsius is my go-to for this. Are those 2 keycap pullers on your right side? Yeah, they're from Wuche. They're like a long keycap puller for parent. I just learned this today. I thought this is for something else. This is for pulling multiple keycaps out, I guess. But yeah, they're keycap pullers. I just didn't know what they were. I don't know what's hotter, that soldering iron or Alex. Oh my god! Come on, man. You're making me blush again, my guy. Damn. Someone should make your slogan into an intro for one of your videos. Manoli might for this one. I'll request it from Manoli. I thought it was a wallet. Oh no, it's just a little keycap holder thingy. I'm hoping that a few of the keyboards I ordered over the last few years come in this year. I know that sounds so depressing to say, but once those come in, I can finally get into the mood of maybe buying something not that I'm still waiting for. Mill the Hulk, thank you so much for your Prime here. I appreciate that. Hope you're having a good one. What was my first mech board that wasn't from a gaming brand? So technically, my first mechanical keyboard. Did the Roamer G? I know this is the Logitech one, so I'm not going to say this is my first. Did the Roamer G switches count as mechanical? I actually don't really remember too much about the stats of those switches. They are, right? Those are technically a mechanical switch, right? I don't remember now. But past that, it was a keyboard called the Gons GK87 Pro. That was my very first mechanical keyboard. And I got it with brown switches. It was so nice at the time. I actually still like that keyboard. Technically, yes, but then again, what actually makes a switch mechanical? Thinkage? My first was the Corsair K70. Those ugly switches. I bought a RamaWorks Jewels in 2020 and haven't to this and don't have. Wait, what happened? Don't have till this day because it's in the US. I can't send it to Brazil unless I sell my soul to customs. Oh, wait, do you have it like with a friend in the US? Yeah, customs is very expensive. A lot of my overseas clients, we usually have to work stuff out to like better ship our items back and forth without lying to customs. So sometimes we'll ship stuff to like a US proxy or like a proxy somewhere else to help minimize some of like the travel time and stuff like that too, and just like the huge shipping costs. My first mech board is the Razer Black Widow. Isn't that still like technically a decent board? Hasn't Razer come a long way with their keyboards? Rama thermals are in customs. Hopefully they meet QC and aren't shipped back. Hopefully. Man, I can't wait for you guys to get some of your Rama stuff that has been waiting to be received for God knows how long. That way there you guys can feel finally at ease with that kind of stuff. Having a proxy, it's been a blessing for me since I'm from Colombia. Yes, it is probably such a blessing, right? Hopefully you don't get drilled. Oh yeah, that one keyboard. I'm going to be using my first board to practice desoldering and soldering. Vermillo Mia with browns. Have fun with that. It's fun to have a practice board. I will say that much. I still have a few practice PCBs that I take my time with. Why does it take so long for Rama stuff? That is a fantastic question. I think scholars around the world are still trying to figure that out as well. Beats me. I don't know. Does anyone in chat know? I have no idea. Literally none. Been waiting ages for my Thermal Plus. I was supposed to be my first custom. Now it's, yeah, I know, right? It goes from being your first to something that may never come in. It's crazy. Posture check, got you. Okay. All right, let's put this thing back together. I still remember the grandfather Rama Keeb arriving comment. Oh yeah. Dude, that was pretty funny. Okay, let's screw this in. My first board was a Ducky 1-2. Dude, is Ducky still pretty big? I feel like Ducky was the keyboard. Everyone had Duckies at one point. Hydrate, give me 1 second. We screw in one screw and then we'll go hydrate. Oh, this is not where the screw goes. Pokers, dude, pokers were also very impressively like popular as well. I tried to get my hands on a poker way back when, because that seemed like to be an accessible keyboard. Even back then, it was pretty hard to get your hands on one. What's the height between high ground keyboards? I feel like my honest opinion on what high ground is.
Happy Wednesday.
Tier 3, Meester. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. High ground stuff is for a certain crowd that follows, I feel like, 100 Thieves and is into something a bit more simple. Because, like, customs aren't for everyone. 100%, you have to be aware of that. Not everyone gives a shit about owning a custom keyboard or building a keyboard for themselves. Yeah, it's owned by 100 Thieves now. I don't think it was always owned by 100 Thieves, but... So High Ground creates like fun keyboards for people who don't give a shit about this kind of stuff and are happy to have something that just works. And for the most part, I've been told that the High Ground boards aren't that bad. Some people have said they're just GK61s, just reskinned. I don't think that's necessarily all true, but there's clearly some thought that's been put into the branding and High Ground, as well as like the keycaps are pretty cool what they've been creating. I know they created a recently expensive version of a more custom, in quotations, version of their keyboard lineup, which looks interesting. But again, it's not really, I wouldn't say that like owning a High Ground keyboard is probably for someone who's into customs. It's for a different crowd, and we have to respect that. Totally have to respect that. Marketing people more than actual keyboard people. Yeah, I think they did a great job of marketing themselves. And again, it's for people who don't give a shit about all this crap with customs. Because you have to understand, not everyone cares about custom keyboards. I can tell you that with the utmost confidence. The Newfie Studio stuff looks pretty good. I have never built anything with them. The only exposure I've had to Newfie stuff is Linus Tech Tips and Marcia. Apiary reviewed one of their keyboards, and I've also watched the Linus Tech Tips video on it. I think it was a short circuit video. They seem to think it was okay, but I don't. I think one of their guys on Linus's team is a keyboard guy, so I trust his opinion. But again, different market for different people. Can I review what's in between? I'm gonna call you later and talk to you about that comment there, Mr. Ismadeus. All right? How you doing, Angel? Dude, me and Angel played a game of hardcore Apex yesterday, right? I called him. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm playing Apex. I'm like, yo, let's get on. Let's play a few games, me and you. Tell me how we played 2 games. It wasn't even, I think, our second game. Yeah, it was our second game. 2 games of this stupid video game. And Angel's sniping. I go in to try flanking who Angel's sniping. Angel gets a few downs. I get a few downs. And the one guy on our team is yelling, like, on the microphone, just screaming at Angel. He's screaming. He's like, Asmodeus, can you stop camping like a fucking, like, calling him names and shit? And Angel's just like, hey, bro, like, can you calm down? Can you calm? Like, Angel's like, chill the fuck out. And this guy's like, he's like, bro, stop camping. You're being a camper. Go fuck yourself. We end up winning that battle. He goes down. Angel gets him up. We win that battle. We win a few more. We end up dying. I think we came in like, I don't know, 5th place or some shit like that. Angel has 1,000 damage, all right? I have 950. The guy who's yelling at Angel, 89 damage. 89 damage, my guy. And you're going to be yelling at Angel? Oh my god, bro. Fucking dumb, man. I don't get people who get so angry at the game but then don't perform. You know what I mean? They're just not good. Am I missing a screw somewhere? Did I drop a screw? Did a screw roll somewhere? Am I missing a screw? Or was I always missing a screw? Hey Alex, do you have the IC page for this board? I don't know if there's an IC page, but let me link you guys something. Hold on one sec. I will link you the Notion site, because I think it's right there. Am I blind and can't see it? I will link you guys this. It's a long link and I apologize for it, but they blame their teammates because they can't see the problem is really them. Dude, it's so annoying playing with guys who scream on the microphone that they think you're doing a bad job. Okay, I don't know where... I'm gonna be honest, guys, I don't think I lost a screw, but I know we're short 2 screws in the inside. I don't know if we're missing a screw for the top part of this too. I feel like we weren't, and now I'm just playing myself here. Dude, it's right there. Bro, I don't know where it is. It's called weight reduction. It's true, actually. Happens to be so much in Apex. Duo queuing to Masters each season is a chore. Apex is one of those games where usually no one talks, and I'm completely fine with that. But the few times that I have people over the microphone, people have just gotten so aggro. It's been wild. Guys, I don't see the screw. No black, no silver, oh hell no. It's called efficient building. Guys, did I actually lose the screw? It's under there. Okay, you know what? I'm just ignoring you right now, Adam. Okay, let's actually put the switches in. I don't know where the screws are. Unless I dropped it somewhere, but I didn't hear it drop. Adam, where? Where is it? It's underneath? The rose gold is such a pretty color. Oh, for this? Yeah, it's really nice. I love the bottom of this keyboard too. The roses on here, beautiful. Okay, let me get some keycaps. I actually don't know what we're using today. I didn't really think this through. Let me see. Would this look good? I don't know if this will look good. You would not believe your eyes. It's actually crazy that you said that, Adam, because it was underneath my soldering fan. It's crazy that you've been saying that, and it's been right there the entire time. Absolutely wild to me. I owe you an apology, Adam. Would this look good, by the way? I don't know if this set would look good here. He knew all along. You looking juicy right now? Huh? Would Grand Prix look good? I don't know. He has been saying it. Forgive him, chat. I don't know if Grand Prix would look good. Chrome has gotten so annoying. I have a gigabit internet. Dude, I don't use Chrome. When I can use... I mean, I use Chrome for most stuff because I just have passwords saved. But I try not to use it anymore. I don't know if this will look good. No Grand Prix. You know what? I kind of want to use a CRP set today. Like low key. I haven't tried Brave. Skidata might look really good too. Should we do Skidata for Adam since he knew where the screw was the entire time? CRP or Skidata? CRP or Skidata? You guys make your decisions right now. CRP? Which CRP set should I use? Do I have all the pieces for this though? So I know this particular CRP set isn't one with a full kit. I don't know if this has a short shift. Give me 1 second, I'll find out. I think this might just be for TKLs. Yeah, I don't think this particular one will work. Let me go another one. Did you get Norse? No. Alex used Hebrew alphas, I'll be happy. I don't think I have Hebrew alphas. Let me see what I have. Okay, it's not CRP because all my CRP sets are pretty much in use except for that one. So, can I use the XMI Thai green set? This I'm pretty positive I have a set that'll work for this. I need to restock up on my CRP stuff. Or maybe this won't work because I think I don't have a 7U stab for this. Or a 7U space bar. Might need to yank it from another kit. 1 second. This will look good. Works amazing. Okay, 1 second. Let me go grab a 7U space bar. I slightly like CRP a little bit better than XMI. The texture is just like slightly different that I prefer it, oddly enough. But this should look pretty good too. It's a nice looking keyboard. This is a very pretty looking keyboard, so I think this will suit it pretty nicely. Oh, this is XMI, I'm not too sure if it's thicker. That I'm unsure of. I haven't done like a thickness test. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that I'm unsure. Spacebar sounds fun. Short shift. Alts. XMI is more girthy. Oh no. XMI definitely feels a little bit thicker. Again, I am unsure of the exact thicknesses, but the CRP / XMI stuff definitely has a bit more oomph in like weight of per keycap than the GMK stuff. I have C64, but C64, unfortunately, like every time I go to use that, I always, today I remembered because I wrote a note on it, but I still have half the set in my parents' house, so I have not gone and retrieved that yet. I don't know what's stopping me, and I just keep forgetting, and it's my own fault. I want to pick a few more XMI sets up, or even just CRP sets. Keep meaning to. I blundered so hard with my order on the last time for CRP. I thought I hit order and I never did. How dare you neglect the poor C64 like that? My bad, dude. Thai Sub-Legends? This is Thai. Yeah, this is Thai. This goes here. This don't need. 21 KB customization page is dope. I might have to order some more. I got these from G Cables, so I think I'm gonna go get some more from them, but definitely on my to-do list for picking up keycaps. I feel like you can never have enough of these. They always are a good pickup. They're some of the better quality PBT stuff I've used. Do you know if Novel Keys will do another batch of Nixies? I will find out what's going to happen with that for you. That I don't know off the top of my head. I think we've talked about it, but I think I have an idea of what's going on in my brain, but I just don't want to say it out loud because I don't want to say it if it's not 100% true. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say then too, Liam. Because I wasn't too sure if it was, but I also don't want to like tell you guys and then it happens to not be true, so better just keep my mouth shut in that case. Which Envoy case are you building? That's going to be up to you guys. I kind of want to build the full polycarbonate one, but they're also sending me a non-founders or non-early bird one too. And I think that's the one I'm going to end up building because that makes more sense to build, to showcase it to you guys, and then we can just build the fully polycarbonate one another day. But who knows, maybe we can build both on the same day and do 2 different configs. Because I think I'm going to end up asking you guys which one you want me to build. Sounds like a plan? Yeah. I think that makes more sense. Yes, they are in transits and novel keys. They are really good. I like them a lot. Mystery return boxes coming to NK. You guys go nuts for those things, eh? Even the mystery switches, people like fucking go crazy for it. I love the idea of it too, but I also like, I have this innate thing inside me that like, if I order one, I'm gonna order so many. I was one of the lucky winners of FD edition. Oh, you got one? I probably bought like 10 mystery switch bags. They're fun, don't get me wrong. So much fun. But I know me, it's like once I start, I can't stop. It's an addiction. I'm too easily influenced by those things, man. Way too easily influenced. Where's the Q key? Oh. There it is. Do we have an escape key? Does one not exist in here? Do I just need to put an artisan on it? No escape key? Oh, I know where it is. It's in the other box. Hold on. I have to get the control and the stuff in the other box. Judging Soren for his gacha addiction, but you have an addiction to mystery. It's the same thing. It's all It's all addictions to random junk. At the end of the day, it's all addictions to like the idea of something being random. It's like you can't have enough. You know there's like that one, it's like, you know there's a golden egg, you know, inside one of these mystery bags / gotcha things, and you just have to have it at any expense. It's not healthy, man. I'm telling you. It is not healthy. Dun, dun, dun. Control, and then I'm going to use artisan for the Today I discovered that two of the extraction holes for my wisdom teeth have dry sockets. Is that bad or good? That sounds bad. I don't know why. I don't know nothing about that, but that sounds terrible. I'm gonna use this Keypora. I love my Keyporas. Ooh. Dude, why do Kiwu keyboards? Oh, slap. Look at this. Look how pretty this is. My goodness. I'm always a big fan of anything from Kibo. You know what's funny? Usually I don't really care for all black keyboards because I have so many of them. But this with the copper is definitely kind of a vibe. This is nice. You think the escape key looks out of place? I don't really have anything that goes with this though today. These are XMI Thai green PBT keycaps. Looks fine. Okay, so going over this keyboard really quickly again. It's going to be about, the rough estimate is about $482. Which is about normal pricing, I'd say, from Kibu Store. It's limited to 150. It's going to be made of copper, or you can get I believe there's a champagne gold version, which is stainless steel. But this is the coffee one, I believe, the coffee edition of the weights. This is leaf spring. We're using the PC plate or the aluminum plate. Honestly, I think the top mount PC plate, because the top mount plate for PC doesn't have leaf springs. I kind of feel like the PC would be the better better unit, but I have to admit, for an aluminum plate here, because usually with leaf spring keyboards, aluminum is not my favorite. It sounds pretty good. All right, let's actually give this a little go with typing. All right, let's quit this. C64 is nice, man. I like all CRP sets. All right, let's see what this sounds like. I'm actually excited to see what this... Ooh, this actually sounds like it's going to be kind of nice. Alex, what's your favorite scent for your home? I don't think I have a favorite scent. Lavender, maybe? Like linen? It's nice and like, yeah, the space person is too. What? I wish I knew this. I honestly wish I knew the switches, guys. I have no idea. Chung hasn't let me know what switches these are for his board. So it sounds very solid. I want to keep typing a little bit more on it. The switch is this. The nice thing about this is it still feels like if you gave this to me, I probably wouldn't guess this feels like based off of feel alone. This is not something I would think is a leaf spring. It kind of almost feels like a gasket mount. It's very soft. It still is very, very, very soft. In fact, there's a little bit of movement. I don't know if it's totally noticeable. Again, I think PC plate is the way to go, and I'm going to show you guys why I think that. Hold on, let me grab the Suse for a second. For the most part, these are pretty much done kind of identically in terms of internals. And this is something from Kibu Store as well that the same designer made. This is the PC plate with top mount. And it's a little bit different. Obviously, we're using different switches, different keycaps, but it has a little bit more bass to it. Although I like the space bar of this a lot with the aluminum plate. I do want to see what this sounds like with an ABS space bar. Oh, God, dude. ABS is the way to go always. Never mind. ABS is sick on this. Okay, I actually want to swap out everything for ABS keycaps. I'm sorry, guys. I just want to swap it to ABS to see what it sounds like. I'm gonna go with Adam's choice of Ski Dada. Speaking of ABS, my DCX Dulce showed up the other day, and I'm actually pretty surprised. How is the DCX stuff from them? I still don't know what these switches are. Someone said they're new switches from Kibu Store. They might be part of the new stuff, but I am completely out of the loop with what switches they are. The cables from Space Cables. I also get my cables from, I have a few cables that I really, really like from Scratch USA. I think a lot of people on my Discord have been really liking From Scratch. Let me actually unplug this because I'm typing random stuff into my notepad and I just deleted a whole document. It's okay, I'll fix that later. Isn't ABS what your car brakes use? Technically, I think so, yeah. I think that's the acronym they use. Hydrate, give me 1 second. Still not GMK, but good. Okay, that's good. Hydrate. Got you, Seb. I took a few hydras because I know I missed a few. And I took one for Isa as well. The board is from Kibu Store. Very pretty board overall. I wish we got it in a different color just to highlight it a little bit more on stream. It is super pretty, I have to admit. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous looking keyboard. Thin bezels on the side, which I absolutely love. With a chunkier forehead and then little cherry lip on the bottom with a 19 mil typing height, or front height rather. And I think it's 6-7 degree typing angle, pretty standard. but thinking I need one of those artisan cases. They're sending me over an artisan case soon to take a look at. How much you charge for Mil-Max compared to normal solder? So Mil-Max sockets a little differently. When I talk about a normal solder, like me normally soldering in switches, my base rate for assembly, which includes soldering, is $50. If you are looking to get something Mil-Maxed, that's a separate fee, just because I use my own sockets. If you decide to send me sockets, price changes depending on how big the keyboard is. But typically my starting rate with Mil-Max sockets on top of an assembly, because I still have to build the board and do the stabs and stuff like that, is about $65 to $75. Just because they're a little bit more tedious to do, and a lot of people end up wanting to use like the really shallow Mil-Max sockets. But if you just want a PCB done, then it's 75 bucks. Not the rest of the case. Do you lube too or no? For which ones? What do I lube? The stabs? Yeah, the stabs are included in my board fee. Keycap recommendations? Pyga might look really good. Gotta admit, Pyga might be a great choice for that. I personally think though, anything gray, or dude, even if you just grab yourself like a, I'm gonna be honest, I think even just picking yourself out a solid beige set would be sick. Do you lube Mil-Max sockets? If you ask nicely, I might. What switches are these? I don't have an exact name, guys. I'm sorry. I don't have a name for the switches. They're something new from Kibu. They're pretty though. I'll tell you that much. Gateron Yukihana? I saw for you talk about the prototypes. There you go. Maybe we have someone who knows what switches they are. Guys, just to reiterate, I did not know these were in the package. Because I took a look at this keyboard when it came in a few days ago, and I didn't see the switches were in the box, or else I would have asked Chung what these switches were. It totally slipped by me. And then when I was unboxing it all to bring it to my stream room, I noticed that there was these inside, and I'm like, oh, I did not know that he included some lubed switches. And then when I asked him about it, it was already too late because I think he's sleeping. What is your personal method to straightening out a warped spacebar? Are you talking about PBT or ABS? Because that's important that we differentiate the both of them. I don't have any methods for ABS, but I do have methods for PBT. So ABS I have no methods for. I have not found a safe way to do that. Some people still say to use the hot water method or a hair dryer or something. I tried it once, it did not turn out well, and I'm not doing that again. Yeah. You have to be super careful with your ABS stuff. I don't really endorse or have a good way to do it, so I can't tell you guys a safe and good way to fix your ABS stuff. I apologize, guys. It's not in my skill set. I got like 2 hydrates left, guys, and then I'm out of water. Icon mods always look nice. Yeah, they're pretty clean, aren't they? It's a nice set for this though, huh? I'm really digging these switches plus the board though. These look sweet. Posture check, okay. Honestly, I was waiting for you to just to say to throw wob on everything. Dude, I did that for a while. Everything had white on black. It's just such a good set. It's the safest choice you can make when buying a keycap set. Just buy white on black. Which one, Boge? But for anyone asking, because it seems like there was a lot of commission inquiries today. I indeed do commissions. You just need to go to the website like my website and fill in the commission form. My wait time with commissions is about 3 to 4 weeks. I technically, unless you specifically ask not to, stream all commissions. And then the other thing too is I do indeed have it starts at $50 for anything below 75%. And then TKLs cost $60 for me to assemble. This includes stabilizers. So I also lube and mod and properly tune all stabs. And then my lubing fee at this current time, I supply my own lube. Unless you guys want to supply your lube, that's totally fine. It always helps me out. It's $1.30 to start. If you guys want other mods, I've had switches where people want it like so many different things done to them. So I can tell you guys pricing on that, but depends on what you guys want done. But technically it's $50 base rate for a keyboard build, and it comes with a stream. So you guys can watch your keyboard get built. You guys see how much care I put in everything, so I hope that translates well. I do mill maxing, that's a separate cost though. Simply because it's something that's a little bit more tricky to do. Already have it all. God, there's like so many pieces of ski data in here because I got like all the different things for this. Think about mill maxing versus actually doing it. What do you mean by that? It's not hard, it's just time consuming, and it requires a bit more finessing and like getting right. Should I resubmit if I submitted a commission request 9 a.m. California time? Did you submit it today, not Biggie? I'm not gonna lie, I did my commission requests like midday. I should have got yours. Let me double check. What's your, if you don't mind telling me, like, what's the board? I don't think I have anything that I missed. An Onyx? Nope, haven't gotten to yours yet. Yours is right there at the top. I haven't even read it yet. So I see the Onyx though. I just clicked on it. I will respond probably tomorrow if it's not too big of a deal. I usually do all my stuff like once a day. So maybe when I did it midday, it was just like 9 a.m. is about midday for me. That makes sense actually. Oh, and yeah, I'm sure. Alex, how well known is that long pull switches are a cheat code to good sound? We kind of all discovered this pretty early on, I'd say. Not early on, but I think most of us here kind of understand that, like, it's kind of a cheat code. It's kind of an easy way to get your keyboard to sound really good. It just makes sense. Can I drop off parts for a commission if I'm local? At this current time, I don't have that option. It would just be shipping. I used to offer that, but it was just because I was a little bit more of a different space. But nowadays, it's just shipping. I have a PO box you guys can ship to for parts. Yeah, commissions have been really fun though, guys. I think that commissions and doing people's keyboards rather than prototypes is way more fun. I love building up people's keyboards that they've been itching to get done. It's so much fun to me. 5, and we need an R, right? How to find the R? Got it. I have a new Switch with the snake I'm sending soon. Hopefully it turns out as good as the Cthulhu's. Alpha, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of excited to see that. Thank you for engaging with chat. Hey, no worries, dude. I love talking to you guys. Listen, I'm being super dead ass when I tell you guys, even if we end up just becoming like a knitting channel, I just want to hang out with you guys all day long. The build command is not very informative. I'm sorry, I don't know the switches we're using today, General. I can't make it more informative, and I wasn't too sure if... Here's a link to like what I have for... Oh, this keyboard's not plugged in. The Fukuro doesn't really have like an IC page right now. It's going to be launched in April, so I have this I can send you guys. It's just a long link, and I didn't want that to be spammed every single time. Okay, let's see what this sounds like now. Oh, okay, I like this a lot more. Okay, so here it is now with ABS keycaps for the Fukuro. Let's see what this sounds like. Let's plug this guy in again. Personal opinion on Husky switches? Oh, I like them. They're not too bad. They're Texie switches, though, so I think I have some issues with them with plateless builds. Ooh, that enter sounds nice. Wait, that sounds nice. That sounds nice now. That is crispy sounding. I like this a lot more with ABS. I don't love the left shift. Seems a little bit flat, but everything else sounds amazing. I still think a polycarbonate plate is definitely the move for this. I don't know, I've just been liking Kibu's stuff with the polycarb plates, so maybe I'm a little bit biased, but still sounds pretty nice, I have to admit. GMK for the win? Yeah, it's so much nicer. Yeah, this is definitely a nicer keyboard with ABS. I actually really like this. This is probably gonna be on the same kind of level of... It's weird, because like the Suse is not something I expected to like much, but I end up using it so often because I like the way it sounds and I just like the way it feels and how compact it all is and stuff like that too. Obviously it's the layout, but I think this might be the same thing with the Fukuro. I definitely want to try the polycarbonate plate. I'm gonna ask Chung if you can send me a polycarb plate with this too. Just to give me a little choice here. I like this. The bottom weight's really nice too. This little rose. You know why I think it's also really nice? Because it's not a signature that means nothing. Like, it's not the keyboard's name in cursive font, and I respect that. Maybe that's a hot take, but kind of a little bit over everyone doing cursive font signatures on the back of their weights. Getting a little boring. Tofu shade? Yeah, Tofu gets a pass. Hoping to get a W on the Fukuro to make up for the L on the Suse. I would say though, when I'm looking at the two of these keyboards, definitely different aesthetics. I like the minimalistic nature of the Suse a bit more, but this just has a certain level of like, maybe it's just the way the top is on this guy here. It's a little thinner on the side bezel, which I think I like a lot more on this. And the cherry lip is a little bit thicker on this guy here before it starts to dip into the lip, which I kind of like more on this too. Seems a little bit more balanced. That's why I kind of like this guy a little bit more in terms of its top-down aesthetics. Really want a rose gold Fukuro? That'd be really nice. I prefer KBD when they use their Comic Sans. I don't know about that one there. I don't know if I like that one there. But yeah, I do think that Suse has the nicer bottom because I like the minimalistic kind of look on that. But my goodness, the top on this one here is so well thought out. Thicker top over here with a nice rounded corner coming down. Very nice thin side bezels. Loving those. And again, that more balanced cherry lip versus the bottom lip over there too. It's bottom bezel rather. So much nicer. Really like the way this turned out. Are we looking at photos today? I'm gonna be honest. Maybe we're gonna, wait, today? Is today Monday? No, no. Today we won't do photos. Today, I think I just kind of want to get some food because I'm still kind of hungry. Actually, maybe I shouldn't eat, but maybe I'll get something to drink after this. Not today though, no photos. I'm not really feeling photos today. But actually, why don't we do photos on Friday's stream? Remind me for Friday and let's do photos then. I think I want to catch up on some because we did photos on Monday, I think. Who makes the KFA switches? Menu-wise, I'm not sure. I'm not sure at all. Today is the festival here in Kolkata, India. What festival is it? That sounds cool. Nice little coffee. I low-key want a coffee, but I know I shouldn't have one. It's so late in the day, man. I know I shouldn't have one. But yeah, the board turned out great. To me, this is another hit by Kibu. I don't know, man. They've only had bangers. There's nothing I don't like about this keyboard. I think I would have preferred to use the PC plate, but the aluminum plate with the leaf spring is a banger as well. So, again, take it for what it is. Do they make... They make some interesting switches, Aphelion or whatever they're pronounced. Making espresso? No, man, I shouldn't. I should not have any coffee. It is too late, my guy. All right, guys, let's go see who we can raid. It is getting a little late for me, and I'm a little tired. I'm starting to feel it. Let's plug in this guy, because both of those are not set to have command keys. Let's go see who we can go raid. Gotta get that deep sleep in? Yeah, I need to get a little bit of deep sleep in. I don't know who's available to watch right now. Let's see. Oh, I am not logged in.
Alright, back in the boss room.
Nope, not logged in. Okay, let's go see about on this Google Chrome. Okay, let's go see about. Let's go raid Kim Lin Win. I think she's mil-maxing. You guys can watch someone mil-max. You recognize the D2 streamer? It's just homepage. I don't know. Whoever was streaming. Good night, everyone. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm thinking there's going to be two-piece stream tomorrow, so we might do an envoy and we might do the Angry Meow board. Well, we are going to do the Angry Meow board, but could be two-piece, so I don't know. Is that your Italian accent? I don't think I've ever had an Italian accent on stream. Sweet dreams, everyone. Don't forget the poem. Oh, I won't. I won't, dude. Take care, everyone. Enjoy Kim Lin Win stream. I'll see you guys tomorrow, maybe twice. Who knows? Either way, envoy soon. The next like 4 days, we're doing the envoy soon, so be ready for that one there. Take care, everyone, and goodbye and good night, everyone. Peace out. Bye.